Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGen, and we are back for another DCUO video. And today I wanted to show you how having two or both artifacts slots filled can really benefit you, especially after the stats revamp. As we all know, the more stats you have, the better. So I just wanted to show you my progress as far as the artifacts are going here. So as of right now, as you see here, I have my original artifact here at level 79. I'm getting 874 health, 327 power, 145 might, plus an extra 2% health, 1% might. Now, when I get this up to level 100, I will get an extra 2% might on top of that. Now, the only bad thing about the artifacts that I found is, obviously, as most of you know, or if you don't know, because you're new to the game. But you have to, when you do get to the point where you level them up, you have to complete certain instances in order to get them up to the next rank. And what I mean by the next rank is every 20 levels, you have to rank up your artifact. So in this case, I had to complete the Spark of Ion Tier 6 Duo 4 times. I had to complete the Tier 6 Alert Zamoron Conversion Chamber 3 times. And I have to complete the artifacts from past raid, T6 raid, twice, which I've only done once to this point. So that is one of the bad things, I would say, about having the artifacts, because much like everything else with DCUO, you have to grind it once you get to a certain point. And the grind can, of course, be somewhat boring, somewhat tedious. So just keep that in mind. But I wanted to show you how this can actually benefit you too, to have both of them. So as of right now, I have this up to level 39 because obviously they just opened up the second artifact slot this past week. And as you see here, I've got an extra 363 health, 381 power, and no might as of yet, but once I do get it up to level 40, I will get some extra might and some extra power. So depending on which role that you decide to go, whether you want to just focus primarily on DPSing, which is what I do with this character. So I went with both artifacts in a DPS role. Now you can obviously, if you play both DPSing and let's say healing, you can go one DPS artifact and go one healing artifact. I mean, that's all up to you and what you decide to do. But keep in mind too, as well, you'll get extra benefits once you do hit certain levels with your artifacts. So as you see here, this is the new one. Soul Tap increases your maximum supercharge and supercharge generation by 18% and reduces your supercharge ability cooldowns by 15%. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but in all reality, that could mean the difference of, let's say you're in a raid and it's a difficult raid. Maybe you're only able to normally hit your supercharge once, maybe twice in that raid. This may get you to the point where you're able to hit that supercharge 3 or 4 times, especially in a case where if you have a powerful supercharge, let's say like Grand Summoning for sorcery, that is huge. That could mean the difference of everyone dying and you have to start over, fighting the main boss all over again, or being able to get that little bit of extra damage or healing that you need in order to complete it so that you can save yourself some time and not have to go through the whole thing again. So as you see, combined with the two, I am getting about 1,200 health as of right now. I am getting roughly 700 power, and I'm getting the might plus the extra. Now, once I obviously get the new one up to level 40, level 60, this will obviously give me a lot more power and might as well. And like I said before, as we all know, every little stat counts. Every single number, whether it's like 5 might, 10 might, 3 health, 6 health, whatever the case is, every single number helps. And I've played, obviously, I've been one of the, I think, DC YouTubers that has stuck with it through the stats revamp. Not that I really pay attention to many of the other DC YouTubers, but I feel like I've stuck with it. I've been consistent. And from what I've seen, even the little minute bit of stats to add on to what you have makes a big difference. Can make a big difference in your damage. Can make a big difference in how tough you are, how long you last, especially in the tough instances. Um, so having the second artifact is a big deal. Every little bit helps. So if you haven't gotten your second artifact yet, by all means, you should, because it'll make a big difference. Now, like I said, depending on what role what role that you're playing, whether you play just DPSing or just controlling or just healing or you do both, would depend on what you do. So if it were me, like I said, in this case with this character, I've just mainly DPS, so I have 2 DPS artifacts. If you're a person that likes to DPS and tank, I would go 1 and 1. If you're a person that just likes to tank, then go 2 tank artifacts. Whatever floats your boat here. But like I said, do yourself a favor, get yourself artifacts, and if you want to, and you're bored and you have extra marks of victory, go to John Constantine and you play around, mix and match the artifacts, see what works best for you. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got for you today. Get those artifacts, get those stats up, make yourself a better player, and have fun with it. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more DCUO content on the channel. And until next time, we'll see you soon.